In a quiet town stood a modest school, Bright Future High. Inside its faded blue gates, hundreds of children studied, each with different dreams. Some wanted to be doctors, some engineers, some athletes, and some, well, they hadn't discovered their dreams yet. Among them was a boy named Ion, a 15-year-old who always sat on the last bench. Now, Ion wasn't lazy, he was simply quiet. The louder, more confident students always filled the front rows, answering questions, getting noticed. Ian preferred to stay unnoticed. Whenever a teacher asked a question, he'd look down, just hoping they wouldn't call his name. His report card always said the same thing: needs to participate more. But nobody knew the real battle he was fighting inside. At home, Ion lived with his mother in a small two-room house. His father had passed away when he was little, so his mother did stitching work to support them both. Every evening, as she worked on her sewing machine, Ion studied quietly beside her. She would often look at him and say, "Ian, don't ever think you're weak. You just haven't found your strength yet." He'd nod, but he didn't really believe it. Not yet. Then, one Monday morning, everything changed. The science teacher, Miss Zara, announced a science innovation competition happening in just 4 weeks. The class erupted with excitement. Students started forming groups, sketching ideas, talking loudly about their grand plans. Ion stayed silent. Seeing him quiet, Miss Zara walked over. "Ian, why don't you participate? I know you can do something good." He just smiled weakly and said, "Ma'am, I don't think I'm that good." She placed a hand on his shoulder. "Sometimes you only discover how good you are after you try." Those words stuck with him. That night, Ian told his mother about the competition. Instead of worrying, she smiled proudly. "Participate," she said. "Even if you fail, you'll win experience." With that small spark of courage, Ian decided to give it a try. He didn't know where to start, but he knew why he wanted to, for his mother and for himself. The struggle began. Ian read books, watched videos, and researched late into the night. He explored topics from solar energy to robotics, but everything seemed so complicated. Then one evening, while helping his mother fetch water from a faraway pump, an idea struck him. Millions of people in villages don't get clean water. What if I could make a low-cost water purifier? It was simple, useful, and meaningful, but creating it wasn't easy. For weeks, he tried and failed. His first model leaked. The second one didn't purify the water properly. The third one just failed completely. Many nights he felt like giving up. Tears fell on his notebook as he thought, maybe I really am not smart enough. But each time he wanted to quit, he heard his mother's voice in his head. "You haven't found your strength yet." So he kept going. Finally, just 3 days before the competition, he had a breakthrough. His water purifier, made from charcoal, sand, cotton, and Gravelor low-cost materials, worked perfectly. He didn't sleep that night, not out of fear, but pure excitement. On competition day, the school auditorium was buzzing with energy. Students showcased expensive robotics, solar cars, and flashy drones. Ion's model looked simple, almost too simple. He heard the whispers. The last bencher. What did he make? His project looks like a bucket. He can't win. He heard them, but this time he didn't let the words break him. When the judges came to his table, they asked, "What makes your project special?" Ion took a deep breath. He explained how millions of families lacked clean water and how his purifier could help them affordably. He demonstrated the process step by step. The judges were impressed, not by the look of his model, but by its purpose. After all the presentations, the principal walked on stage with the results. In first place, he announced Ian from Class 9B for his low-cost water purifier. The hall erupted in applause. Ian stood frozen. Was that really his name? Students clapped. Teachers smiled. Miss Sarah had tears of pride in her eyes. As Ian walked to the stage, the principal said words that echoed through the hall. Brilliance is not about where you sit. It's about how far you are willing to go. When Ian went home with his trophy, his mother hugged him tightly and whispered, "See, her, you had your strength all along." From that day on, Ian didn't sit on the last bench because he was scared. He sat wherever he wanted because he finally, truly believed in himself. Remember, your bench doesn't define your brain, your effort does. Failure is never the end. It's just a step toward success. Believe in yourself even when no one else does, because your hard work can turn fear into unshakable confidence. Thank you for watching. If this story inspired you, please like and subscribe for more.